What's going on, guys? Welcome to part 4 of building Netflix app from scratch using Swift 5 and UIKit. Basically, we're going to pick up from where we left off in the last video. Just to recap really quick, in the last video we just laid out our header, or basically the hero header over here. We just laid out some buttons over there, and that's it. So basically, in this part, we're going to start working on our navigation bar over here. So basically, we're going to add the Netflix logo and also two more buttons over here. I guess one for the profile and the other one for maybe a coming soon or anything like this. And also, we are going to lay out the title headers for each section over here. So without further ado, let's just get started into it. Let me just go ahead and grab Xcode over here, and let me define a function over here. Okay, so let's just call this function configure navbar. Okay, we can copy that, just declare a private function over here with the same name, of course. And okay, so basically what we just need to add the Netflix logo. So we can just go ahead, open Google, let's just type Netflix logo PNG. So basically we need that with a transparent background. Yeah, that's the one I downloaded. So you can just go ahead into your assets over here, right click new image set, and then drag and drop it as I did over here. So basically I call this Netflix logo, and that's the name I'm going to use to initialize my image over here. So let me just go back to my home view controller. Let me just grab the image first. So basically var image is going to be UI image named Netflix logo. And some of you might ask, why did I initialize that in a variable, not in a constant? Well, bear with me for just a second. I'll tell you exactly why we need to do that. So basically, let's just go ahead and type navigation item dot left bar button item, and this is going to be equal to a UI bar button item. And let me choose this one. So basically, I'm going to add my image over here. The style is going to be done, target self, and the action is nil for now. Okay, so let's build and run this and see what we have. Okay, so as you can see here, I have the Netflix logo over here, but something seems to be incorrect over here. Well, basically, we just need to modify or configure this image itself before adding it to the nav bar. And that's why actually I have initialized the image with a variable, because we are going to further modify the image. So let me just go ahead and type image. It's going to be the image dot with render mode dot always original. So this is how we force our iOS system just to use the image as it is. So let's just build and run this one more time, and let's see what we have. Okay, easy peasy. So we have the Netflix logo over here. Everything seems to be working just as fine. And as you can see here, whenever you tap on it, it dims a little bit darker. So yeah, that looks cool. Okay, so the next thing is that there's also, as you can see here, navigation item. There's left bar button item, and with some logic, you can deduce that we have also right bar button item. Okay, but this is not what we want actually. We want items, and fortunately enough, basically Apple just gave us it in a really simple way. So basically we can type navigation item dot right button, and as you can see here, we have right bar button item if you want to add just a single button or a single image, whatever you want. And the other one here is a one with an S. So basically it takes an array, and let's add our buttons inside this array. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to type UI bar button item. Let's initialize that with an image Okay, so for this image, I'm going to initialize that with a system image. Let me just go ahead and type that as a person. And if you ask me from where I knew that there is an icon inside the system which is called person, so basically there is a tool offered by Apple. You can just go ahead into Apple website or just Google SF symbol. It's a tool provided by Apple which gives you all of this pre-defined icons. You can just search for the icon that you want and copy the name from here. Let's say, for example, I just need the person, and as you can see here, I have person, person.fill, person.circle. You get the idea. Okay, so let me just go back and type person. My style is gonna be done. Target, self, any action is nil for now. And let me add another button over here, UI bar button item. Okay, image, I'm going to initialize that with play.rectangle. All right, style is gonna be done. Target self, any action is also nil for now, and we can build and run, and let's see what we get. So basically, everything seems to be working fine. I want to have this. Maybe whenever we tap on this button, we should be represented by the coming soon tab. I haven't decided yet. So, and yes, that's the one we're going to be using for our profile. I'm not sure actually. I'm going to be working on the profile controller right now. I guess I don't want to, make this tutorial or this series too long, but I'll just see what I decide. Okay, so one thing I also wanted to change, let's type navigation controller, navigation bar dot tint color, and I want to set this to white. And if I build and run this one more time, and I can see here I get the buttons color to be changed to white actually. Okay, so everything seems to be working fine except for one thing. Basically, as you can see here, the navigation bar, it always sticks to the top and it hides the content behind it. Well, for some of you that might be a good design, but I just wanted to stick with the design from the real Netflix app. So here's the thing. I'm going to implement an algorithm which allows me to push the navigation controller as soon as I reach the very top of the screen here. The navigation controller is going to be pushed upwards until it gets disappeared, and whenever I pull down, I want to basically leave the navigation button or I'm sorry, the navigation bar over here sticks to the top. So let's just go ahead down here and let me implement this algorithm. So basically a table view, basically it's a scroll view, so it inherits all the methods that the scroll view have. So basically let's type scroll view, that's scroll, and let me type over here this maybe I'm not going to go into the details of how this algorithm works, but I'm gonna type it, and as I'm typing it, I'm going to explain what we have over here. So basically, let's just declare a new variable here. Let's call that default offset, and let me get this from view.safeAreaInsets.top. So basically, this is going to be the offset of the top safe insets of the screen. Okay, so basically it's not going to count as the notch is not there. It's going to count for the notch. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to get is that the offset that I wanted to assign for the navigation bar. So let me just go ahead and declare a new constant over here. Basically it's not a variable. We're going to call it offset, and this is going to be scroll view dot content offset dot y plus default offset. Okay, the next thing that we need to do, and it's very easy if you don't want to get into the details or how this actually works behind the scenes, you can just copy it. So basically, let's just type navigation controller, navigation bar dot transform and dot init. I wanted to use this. So basically, we don't need to translate the navigation bar in the x-axis. So basically, this is going to be 1. And the behavior I just mentioned, whenever I pull down, I would just want to have the navigation bar sticks to the top. So basically, we're going to implement this by typing minimum, and it's either going to be 0, or if the offset is negative, so that means we are pushing the navigation to top. So basically, let's type negative offset. Let's build and run this, and let's see the results that we have. Okay, so first of all, let me just pull down, and as you can see here, the navigation bar sticks to the top. But what happens if I pull to the top? Okay, and as you can see here, exactly, that's the behavior I want to implement. So basically, let's pull down one more time. Let's pull in the other direction. Perfect, everything seems to be working fine. That's it. Okay, so since we completed our work over here with the navigation bar, let's just go ahead and set our um, set our header titles over here. So basically, let's say for example, let me just go ahead and open the one that we should have. Basically, we have trending movies, trending TVs, popular upcoming movies, top rated. I don't think I'm going to memorize all of that. Give me just a minute here. So basically, let's just go over here and let's declare an array that's going to hold our text, or basically the string for our header sections, titles maybe. So let's just type let header, or sorry, section titles. That's going to be array of strings. And let me just start by typing trending movies, trending TV. All right, let's just give me a moment over here. I'm going to look at my second screen. Yeah, we have popular, upcoming movies, and top rated. Okay, just a minute. Okay, let's type top rated. And let's add one more item over here, upcoming movies. Okay, so let's go down there. Let's change the number of sections to be titles, section titles dot count. And over here, let me just go ahead and grab the simulator one more time. Just a second. Okay, so we have the popular. Oh yeah, we forgot the popular, I believe. Okay, just a second. Popular. Okay, so trending movies, popular, trending TVs, upcoming movies, and top rated. And as you can see here, we're going to initialize a count number. So basically, this is going to get the number of titles I've added over here. And yeah, it's going to be dynamically assigned. All right, so let's add the titles for each section. And just go over here, type title, title for header in section, and let's just return section titles index. I believe it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be section, and this, we're going to get this section from here. So basically, let's build and run this and see what we have. Okay, we have the everything set up right now. We have yes, the number of section are correct is correct. And as you can see here, trending movies, popular, trending TV, and the upcoming movies. One thing that is bothering me actually is the font. It's all uppercase over here. And I don't believe the color is really subtle, like you can just see it easily. So let's just go ahead and fix that. Okay, so basically what we need to do is to implement another method. So basically it's just going to be will display, let me just go ahead and type that correctly, table view will display header view. We're going to get the header itself for each section. So let me just go ahead and type guardlet header. Okay, it's going to be view as UI table header view footer view. Just a second, else return. And now we have an instance for our header. So let me just go ahead and modify the things that I needed to change. So basically let me type header dot text label, and that means, you know, this warning means that it's going to be deprecated in the future. However, we just need to get things working right now. So since this is an optional, let me just type a question mark over here, dot font, and let me just go ahead and type system font of size 18, and let me just go ahead and type semi-bold. We want to give that header or that text actually a frame. So header dot text label dot frame is going to be C direct. Okay, so we want the header bounds dot origin dot x, and let me just give that like a margin of 20 points from the left. We wanted to have the same y position, so basically header pounds origin dot y, and for width let's say 100 points, and the header is going to fill the entire section. So let's type header dot bounds dot height. Let's build and run and see what we get so far. Okay, so much better. Basically we have here 20 points from the left, 18 points for the font, and a semi-bold so that we can see it much better. And now I guess we need to change the color as well. So let me just go ahead and type header dot text label dot text color. Yeah, that's the one. And assign that to white. Much better to be honest. Okay. One more thing over here. Let me just yeah, everything seems to be working fine. I believe I just need to what do I need to do? Actually, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and type text label dot text, and I just need to change that to a header dot text label dot text dot lowercase, and let me see what we have here. Okay, I think it looks good. I just wanted to capitalize the first letter. Maybe in another video, like I'm going to talk a little bit more about the extensions and how we can take advantage of the extensions to shorten our code, make it easier to read, and actually yeah, I wanted to change the first letter over here to be a capital letter instead of all small. Okay, so I believe that's it for this tutorial because it's getting too long. So just to recap, we worked on our navigation bar over here. We implemented the scroll effect, and actually we worked as well here to assign a dynamic number of sections. It matches the sections that we have over here. We have set also the title for each section. Yeah, I guess that's it for this tutorial. In the next one, I believe we're going to start working with networks so that we can fetch some data over the internet and you know have actually posters of movies over here. So please, if you liked what you just saw, please hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button as well. It will help me a lot growing this channel so that I can, make more videos like this. So yeah, so that's it for this tutorial. So please have a good time. Peace out. Stay safe.